At least for me.
I mean, they are now.
For the Coke bottle. I love Mentos. Hey everybody out there, it is Em from Em's World here, and I have a friend. Hi everyone, this is my good friend James Padley.
G'day guys, how's it going?
Hey James, welcome to the show. James, thank you for joining us.
Mate, absolute pleasure to be here.
We are going to be doing a little bit of like sciencey stuff today. How do you feel about that?
I feel excited. I've got a lot of Coke in front of me, which, is my sweet tooth is tingling. I'm a bit excited.
Look at all of this Coca-Cola. I'll tell you what we're going to do with it in a minute. But first, I think everyone out there should get to know Padley.
Ooh.
I like to call James Padley. So Padley, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions.
All right.
But you've got 30 seconds to get all 5 questions and answers out.
Time limit. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
got
do
time
this.
limit. Are
Yep.
you ready? I also have no idea what the questions are. They'll just roll out as they come. So this could be interesting. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Hit me.
Go. Okay, question number 1. What's your favourite colour?
Blue.
Oh, good answer. Question number 2. Who is your favourite superhero?
Superman, hands down.
Hands down. Excellent. Question number 3. What's your favourite food?
Chicken parma.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay.
Ripper.
Question number 4. If you could go anywhere right now, where would you go?
Japan.
Oh, yes, I want to go to Japan too. I love Japan. Okay, and question number 5. If you could have any pet in the world, what pet would you have? What animal?
Pet monkey.
Yes!
Yeah.
And that was 5 questions with Padley. Excellent job, by the way.
Thank you.
Under pressure.
I mean, all questions that I've thought quite a bit about. A pet monkey is something I've always wanted. How cool would it be to have a pet monkey?
I agree. I think a pet monkey would be cool. Or a llama.
A llama?
I think a llama would be cool too. Like big llama. Just chill out on the couch.
Just cuddling up against
with
the
the
llama.
llama.
I love it. It's got such a long neck too.
I
You could like wrap your arm around it.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
rate
that. Now, everyone, Padley is also an amazing performer. Padley, would you like to very briefly tell everyone about what you do?
Yeah, okay. So I am just like Em, a performer. And
We have performed together.
We have performed together.
On
That's
lots of
actually
different
how we met.
Yes.
Back in the day, back in 2014.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Showing our age there, but that's okay. We were in a children's show together, which travelled around Australia, New Zealand, bits of Asia for about 2 years.
Yeah.
We pretty much lived together for about 2
We
years.
did.
And other than that, you may have heard my voice on a variety of different things. Just my sultry tones coming over the radio or the television, but that's pretty much me. I just do bits and bobs here and there, and yeah.
And now Padley is joining us here at Em's World, and we are so excited. So Padley, do you want to know what we're doing today?
Mate, please tell me. I'm super excited.
Because we have a whole lot of Coca-Cola and different types as well right in front of you here. So we're going to be doing a bunch of Coca-Cola experiments.
Cool. I like it.
Some of them you probably know, some of them you probably don't. Yes. And to kick us off, we're going to start with a little experiment that's actually going to involve a glass bottle and some milk.
What's milk?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And this experiment is going to go throughout this whole episode. So we're going to keep checking back in on it.
Okay,
All right?
I like it.
So we are going to go grab some more ingredients. Here we go. All right, we are going to be adding a tiny bit of milk into our Coke. Now, I've taken the Coke from this bottle. We're going to put that to the side just because I wanted you guys to really be able to see what is going to happen. Now, Padley, what do you think is going to happen when we add a tiny bit of milk in? What do you think might happen? Can you guess?
My theory
Yep.
is that the Coke is going to stay as it is.
Yep.
And the milk is going to sit perfectly on top.
Ooh.
That would be my guess, though.
Okay, we'll have to wait and see. So I'm just opening up my milk.
I'm doing everything I can to not just take a cheeky sip.
I know, right? There's all of this Coca-Cola around. It's so tempting. I mean, if we get thirsty, we're fine. We're set.
Little sugar hit.
Alrighty, so from here, we've got our lovely clear glass bottle, and we're going to put just a tiny bit of milk in. Hopefully I don't spill it. I mean, you all out there know that I'm a terrible with mess. Yeah, there we go, boom. So I'm just gonna put...
All right, so it's not sitting on the top as I had initially predicted.
It's kind of fizzing.
Yeah, mixing through.
Enough. It's mixing.
Almost looks like a creamy soda.
Oh, it does too, but I totally wouldn't drink it. By the way, don't drink this. This is not one of those experiments where you then drink it after. So we're gonna let that sit.
And we're gonna keep checking in on this.
And we're gonna keep checking in on it. So this is what's happened so far. Mmm, yummy. Kind of looks like a spider. You ever had a spider?
I love spiders.
We should have spiders.
Lemonade
I've got
and
ice cream.
What's not to love?
Oh, okay, we'll make Coca-Cola spiders at the
Finish
end of
the
the
day.
lesson.
Yes.
Guys, that was not even planned.
Love
Okay,
it.
we're gonna set this aside. All right, we're gonna come back to that and see what happens.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd still drink it.
You might not when you see what happens.
All right.
Okie dokie, everybody. It is game time here in our Friends of M's episode. Oh, it rhymes. Friends of M's. Now, Padley, we're going to play a game. It is called Sink or Swim. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask you if these different types of Coca-Colas will sink or swim. And then we're going to put them into the bucket and see if they float or if they sink.
Interesting.
Yeah, they sink or they swim. And everyone out there, you can join in too, right? See how many you get correct. So your first one, Padley, I'm going to hand you is classic Coca-Cola.
Classic.
Give it a feel. How heavy do you think it will float? Or aka swim? Or will it sink? And we'll see what you reckon.
Okay, I reckon classic Coke.
That we're sharing with Dad.
That we're sharing with Dad. Love you, Dad. I reckon because there's so much sugar in it, it's gonna sink.
Okay, interesting. All right, well, let's put it in the bucket and find
Do you have a preference for straight down or side on?
I don't think it matters. I don't know, I didn't do the research that well. Just chuck
I'm
her
gonna
in.
go straight down, go vertical.
Okay, done. Go. I don't think it's meant to do that. It's sunk-ish.
It has sunk. If I turn it onto its side though,
I'm gonna say that sinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it sinks. It
sinks.
kind of tilts upwards.
Yeah.
But it doesn't want to. If you turn
float.
it on its side, it just goes to one end.
Yeah, it doesn't float. It definitely doesn't swim. All right, that's one. Okay, the next one. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is let's go sugar-free first.
Ooh.
This has got no sugar. Now, if what you predicted before, you're talking about sugar is going to make it sink. What's going to happen if it's got no sugar?
I reckon because there's no sugar, they've had to put additional stuff in here to make it tasty. So I think this one is going to float.
All right. Should we find out?
Let's
Put her
do
in.
it.
Oh! Yeah,
I reckon.
It's not on the bottom.
I reckon that floats.
That's a float.
If I dip my hand underneath
That's
it's
a
floating.
float. It's
floating.
It's just because they're heavy. I couldn't find, so there's meant to be, you can get those small cans.
Yeah.
They actually float, but I couldn't find one.
Well,
so
that one
maybe
still
it's a bit
works.
heavier. But it does still work.
So if you want to test it at home, go
Get
for
the
the
little
really
ones.
small ones.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to work better, but this one
It did
still
float.
works.
So what happens if it's diet?
I reckon diet, because I don't really
It also
understand.
says sugar-free. What's the difference between sugar-free and no sugar?
I
Isn't
don't
that the
think there is
same?
one.
Let's read the back. What's the back of your saying? What's your sugars? Mine's 0.
Mine is also 0.
It's weird.
What are your carbs?
Carbs, where's that? Carbs, 0.4.
Same as mine.
Coca-Cola. What are you doing?
I smell
These
a
the
conspiracy.
same?
I think they are. Light taste sugar-free, unless it's got a slightly different flavour. But
We could try that in a second.
I reckon
Add that to
conspiracy.
the episode.
We're onto something. Blindfold tasting test.
Oh, done. Okay, after this, that's our next game. That will be our next game.
Try and pick if you can
Try and
tell
pick
which
which
one's
one is
normal,
which.
diet,
And
0.
0 sugar. All right, so back to our sink or swim. What do we reckon?
I reckon similarly to the 0 sugar, this one will float.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Chuck her in. Oh, even more so.
Yeah, this one definitely floats more than the no sugar.
Wow.
Diet Coke is the float champion.
There you go. Diet Coke, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next experiment is coming up. All right, everyone, we are back, ready for our next experiment. Okay, in this experiment, I've added a pot. What do you reckon we're gonna do?
I reckon we're gonna put some flames under that pot.
We are. What happens when you put flames under a pot?
Gets hot.
It does. And what happens when things get hot?
They boil.
They do! And what are we gonna boil?
Some good old-fashioned
Coca-Cola. We are gonna boil Coca-Cola to see what happens. Because I'm curious, as we all know. So pour away, Padley. Excellent.
Say when.
Yeah, when. That'll do. All right, now we're gonna put this on the thing. I hope this goes well. And we're gonna cook it. And we're gonna make it boil and see what happens. Now, I have done this. It's a little gross. It shows you basically how much sugar is in Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna guess lots.
A lot. Yes. If this doesn't put you off Coca-Cola. Oh, thank you, Siri.
Here's Siri giving us the science behind Coca-Cola.
So Siri was listening, everybody, in the corner here. And she says there's about 39 grams of sugar in 12 fluid ounces of Coca-Cola. Okay, wait, let's ask her what's 39. No.
The answer,
We want
Siri.
the answer. All right, we'll have to look that up.
Just Google it. Just Google it.
All right, so we'll get back to you. We're going to put this on the stove. Now, you will probably need parental help with this one.
Yeah.
That's why I've got Padley here to help me out. And we're just going to let it boil. So we'll probably fast forward. Look at this. Woohoo! It's like a rainmaker. We made one of those a couple of episodes ago.
I've just had a play with it before. Found it in the corner.
What do you think?
Oh, it was like it was raining outside. But inside, magic. What's going on, Em?
So, it was, it's like, oh, you know what? It almost looks like when you pull it out, there's like stringy bits like fairy floss.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So basically, it very quickly became sticky. It was like taking its sweet time, and then it just became sugary tar. So now you don't need to do this at home because we are doing it for you because it does. Look at that. It's like gross is what it is. It's tar. It's like sugar, tar. Look at that.
And that goes in our bodies.
Yeah, that's why they say clean your teeth after you eat Coca-Cola, because look at all that sugar. Did it ever taste any good?
Yummy.
I don't know if you meant to eat it. Okie dokie, everybody, we are about to play game number 2 that we just came up with 2 seconds ago. I am going to get Padley here to taste test these 3 different Coca-Colas, and Padley's going to work out which one he thinks each one is.
Before we do, though,
yes,
let's check in with the previous experiment.
Oh, good one. Experiment number 1. Oh, are you sure you'd still drink that, Padley?
I am going to go out there and say that I would not drink that anymore.
I don't think you.
I do not think that it would taste very good.
No,
That is,
it's gross, isn't it? It's not
a-
done. So we're going to keep checking back in with this one. This one does take a little while. Padley.
Yep.
You have no idea which one I'm going to pour. I'm just going to pour you one.
Yep.
And then you're going to turn around, obviously, so you can't see which one I'm going to pour you. And then you're going to test it. Test it. And let me see, let me know what one you think it is. And then I'll, at the end, reveal which
Because our theory is Coke's done it cheeky.
Yes. Oh, yes. We
Because
think
Diet Coke and Coke Zero both have no sugar.
both have no sugar.
What's the difference? I don't think there is one.
No, and the ingredients, guys, like the measurements on the back.
They're very similar.
Although this one this is 1.7 calories, this is 1.3. So there's obviously something different.
Going on. Well, let's see if I can taste it.
See
I'm
if
going
you
to
can
turn
taste
around.
It. It's like more salt or something. There's a bit more sodium in one of them too. All right, so I'm going to pour you one. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm just going to pick up a random glass so you don't know
Which one it is?
which one it is. Let's give a little taste test. You don't need much, hey?
No.
Alrighty. You may turn around, Padley.
Okay.
Here is your little taste test of Coca-Cola. Let me know what one you think it is.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. All right, you can change your answers throughout, by the way.
I probably will.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, turn around for me. Singing to myself. All right, Padley, turn around.
Okay.
Next one.
This one's very bubbly. I'm going to put a guess out straight away and say this is Coke.
Oh, the classic. Does it taste different?
It does taste different.
Oh, so guys, it's a taste difference.
I'd say this is Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, okay. Which means that it's a Coke no sugar.
There is a subtle difference.
Okay.
Subtle, very subtle.
So we're going Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. All right, last one, Padley. All right.
Turn around?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's your last taste tester.
Pressure's on.
Pressure's on. I mean, you got 1 in 3 tests.
This one has subtle vanilla undertone.
Oh, no way! I love vanilla Coke. It's not vanilla Coke, but I love vanilla Coke. It's my favourite, I guess. A nice treat. Don't have it all the time.
You know what? I think I'm going to change.
Okay, go.
Diet Coke.
Yep.
Coke Zero.
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
Would you like me to reveal the answers?
Please do.
You got it right!
Actually?
Yes!
That's amazing!
Yeah, you swapped. Thank goodness you swapped, because you only had one right up until the swap.
I was well off.
I want to see...
Subtle things. Diet Coke has a subtle vanilla undertone. I know that seems really silly, and I was seeming a little bit pretentious there.
That's a big word, Padley.
I know. Pretentious. Bit posh.
It's posh.
But you can definitely taste a subtle vanilla.
Oh yeah, they're different.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, I take that back. They look same.
Conspiracy solved.
Solved. They are different. You're right, that does have a hint of vanilla.
Right? I gotta say, if I'm putting my money out there, I'd be going for Diet Coke every day.
100%. I'm gonna try one. It is actually.
So
A
good.
little bit vanilla-y. That's a classic, like, guys, look at this Coca-Cola. It's a sometimes food, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure you clean your teeth after it. Wow. That tastes more syrupy, hey? Do you reckon? The rest of the episode, guys, can be bouncing off the walls.
Yeah.
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 All right, that's a wrap, guys. Conspiracy solved. They're all different. These two just have the same amount of sugar. None. I don't know what's different.
Take your pick. Yeah, well, there's got to be. This one has a little bit more, what did you say it has?
Sodium.
Something to do with that is why it has that vanilla flavour.
Interesting. All right, are you ready for our next bit of fun, Padley?
Always.
All right. Skip forward later. So, moving on to our next thing, we need to check back in with our milk.
Should I give it a...
Don't give it
Okay,
a
no,
stir.
don't give it a stir.
Yuck.
You can start to see really definitive colours
Yeah.
now.
So, if you think you know what's happening, let us know. But it's still going. So we will keep checking back in. All right. So our next experiment, Padley.
Yes.
We are going
To use some of these.
We are going to use some Mentos. What do you reckon we're going to do with Mentos?
Well, there is a very famous experiment. Well, I mean, we could do that. There's quite a lot here.
I like Mentos.
Maybe save some for later. Famous experiments that have been done in the past that involve explosions.
Yes, so this is going to get messy. If you are going to attempt this at home, you must be outdoors, for one.
I would also recommend changing into some clothes that you don't mind getting a little bit messy in.
Oh yes, good point. We might get Coca-Cola on ourselves. So make sure you've got a smock.
Did you bring your smock?
No.
Shall we explode some things?
Yes, but before we head outside to explode some things, Padley, I've got a little idea because I was trying to think, I don't have any fancy schmancy sciencey stuff to put the things in the thing to go. So I was like, we're only going to get one Mentos in and I'm going to step back and it might not fizz as much.
It won't be as impressive an explosion.
So I have an idea. I reckon there's some sticky tape there somewhere. What if we sticky tape the Mentos along the tape and then drop the tape in and step back? Then there'll be more.
Sounds good to me.
So
anything for a bigger explosion.
Yeah. So before we go outside, we're going to put some Mentos on the tape. How many Mentos do you reckon we should put on?
6.
6. Okay, we'll go 6.
Favourite number of mine? Lucky number for me.
Really?
I reckon we can have a big old explosion.
Yeah, okay. All right, lucky number. We'll go with that. Now, there's another part to this experiment, Padley. Not only are we seeing what happens, but we're going to compare Diet Coke. Padley, do the honours. Ta-da! Diet Coke V, also known as versus Classic Coke.
Good old
See
classics.
which one makes the biggest kaboom.
You reckon one of them is going to explode more than the other?
I think so, yes. From what the internet tells me. So we're going to test that theory.
Let's find out.
Let's do it. At least for me.
I mean, they are now.
For the tomorrow. I love Mentos. Don't ever eat with your mouth full.
I like the flavoured ones.
Oh my gosh, me too.
That you get on planes.
Yum. All right, everyone, we are outdoors. Padley has had a costume change.
Got to wear my explosion clothes. If you're going to make a mess, you got to wear clothes you don't mind getting messy.
Exactly. I actually have had a costume change, not in this episode, but if you've seen my previous episodes, guys, we have a new outfit. There will be a purple and green one as well, but this is my Friends with Them outfit.
Love it.
Now, Padley, we have stuck our sticky
Mentos.
tape, Mentos.
Oop.
Oh no, not very well.
Haven't used the stickiest of tape.
No, we haven't. And we've got a Diet Coke and a normal classic Coca-Cola, and we're gonna put them in. How yours going over there, Padley?
Look, they're not going well, mate. They're not going well. I don't even know where the other one's
Was it
gone.
your foot just there?
There we are.
Is yours looking? Okay, do you want mine?
Nah.
Nah,
Look, I'll get it.
mine. Oh, no. I'm by myself again.
Okay, I've finally got the Mentos to stay in their piece of tape.
All right, what
We're
we're
ready.
going to do, Padley, are you ready? I have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to lower these in and step back as quick as possible. Are you
All right,
ready?
Fingers crossed
Okay,
for
count
some
down.
big old explosions.
Ready?
One.
In 3, 2, 1!
Oh, Diet Coke! Diet Coke for the win!
That was actually really cool. It wasn't as big as I would have liked.
Not as big as I expected, but I've got to say, Diet Coke really brought it home.
Diet Coke did bring it
that.
home. How cool. Nice job. All right, Padley. Now, our last experiment went quite well,
It did.
but we wanted more height.
We wanted a little bit more sploge.
So as we said, we've got Bicarb Soda and our funnels, and we're going to have to be really quick, dump it in and run.
And I've taken the Diet Coke this time because M won last time, and I want to try and even things out a little bit.
Okay, are we
Something
ready?
fair. Absolutely.
Oh, I don't know that I'm ready.
Okay,
all right,
funnels
hover
in.
it. Go, 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 go. Whoa! Oh!
Hey!
That was like even.
That was pretty even.
I wonder if I can go again. Oh.
It shot up in. Oh, it's all like. Mine's all thick and gross.
Oh, it is sweet.
I'd say that was a draw.
Wow, yeah, that was awesome. That was cool. It'd be even cooler if we had one of those like cool scientific things. They like screw on the top and you pull the bottom and all the stuff.
Oh, and it
goes in.
shoots out like a rocket.
That's cool. That was a win. That was awesome. Bicarb soda, guys. Better than Mentos. Put the Mentos aside.
Yeah.
Get your Bicarb soda on.
If you're gonna get your explosion,
Bicarb soda.
get into the Bicarb.
All right, everyone, and now it is time to do our final check-in with our experiment. Marcy's joined us. She wants to join in the fun. So as you can see, it's split. We've got our milk slash whatever the like dark stuff in Coca-Cola is down the bottom. And then this is our lovely whatever's left, really. Gross.
Very.
Very gross. So the milk curdles, the Coca-Cola makes the milk curdle, and then it gets stuck to the dark stuff in Coca-Cola, whatever that is, and then it sinks to the bottom. And that is after what, 2 hours?
That's 2 hours. Would have drunk it at the very beginning, would not touch it now.
No. Actually, Padley, you know what we were gonna make?
What's that?
Spiders.
We'll have them after.
We'll have them after. Guys, we're gonna go make spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders are where you put ice cream in a cup and you pour Coca-Cola over the top. Yum.
Delish.
Now, Padley, thank you for being a part of our very first Friends of M episode.
Mate, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me, and thank you, Marcy.
Yeah. Say thanks, Padley.
Very generous host.
It has been so much fun having you on board, Padley. And of course, it is the very first episode of the school holidays, so it's been heaps of fun. Yes, so thank you, Padley. Thank you for being with us today. You might see Padley again later on in future episodes. Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
We have had so much fun together here today. We hope you've enjoyed our different Coca-Cola experiments. Who knew you could do so much cool stuff with Coca-Cola?
Right, and I'm very glad that we had a draw with both Diet Coke and the regular Coke.
Yeah, I am too.
Feeling good.
Bicarb Soda, that's where it's at. All right, everyone. Now, if you are watching this on Instagram, please give it a nice double tap. If you are watching this on YouTube, what do we need to give it, Padley?
Need to subscribe.
We do need to subscribe, and we need to give the video a
thumbs up.
Thumbs up. And of course, if you want more of M, you can just head over to our website, emsworld.com.au, and we're on all social media at emsworld. Facebook, TikTok. We can do TikTok.
You got a TikTok?
Yeah, we've got TikTok.
You doing the dances?
Yeah,
are
we do
you
dances.
a savage?
I haven't done the savage one yet. Do you have TikTok, Padley?
I do, but I browse.
I
don't make any content. I'm too shy.
You need to do this one. Were you there for that?
No.
You must have joined a bit late.
Missing out.
That means shy on TikTok. A bit shy.
Right.
Yeah, that's TikTok slang for you.
There you go, learning things.
Yes, we're on all social media and it is all the same, at emsworldau. All right, everyone, it is time to go. Please enjoy some bloopers in our credits today, so do stick around for the fun that Padley and I have had. And everyone, we will be uploading another video in a couple of days' time. So hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out when our next video comes out.
Sounds great.
Thank you, Padley. Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Bye.
Share a Coke with Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
Should say share a Coke with Padley, but I couldn't
Yeah,
find
right?
one.
Get a custom-made one. You know they used to do that? Remember when they
Yeah.
did that at the shops? I used to love that.
That was awesome. That
Can I
was
say
so
this?
Go again. Oh, I love